What's up, y'all? It's Takaya, and you're tuning in to KAIYAROMA. So in this video, I'm just going to be answering some questions. I made a post in my community tab, and I said to drop some lock related questions in the comments. So a few of y'all did, and so I'm going to answer them. First question is, how long have you been locked? So it has been 2 years and 7 months since I started my lock journey. I started on April 11th, 2018. What's in your spray bottle and what oils are you using? Right now it's just regular water with a little bit of peppermint oil and almond oil. For the most part, I try to use rose water, and I do, but once it's ran out and I haven't went and bought another one, or I'm waiting for it to come in the mail, I'll just use regular water. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at staying stocked up on it, but it works pretty good when you mix it with the either jojoba or almond oil. Right now I have almond oil. But other oils that I'm using are black castor oil. Sometimes I'll get the peppermint scent one, or just the lavender one. I like that one too. Or just regular almond oil, like I said, jojoba oil. I have some tea tree oil that I use sometimes that I might put in the water. It just depends, you know. Are you still semi-free-forming? How often do you retwist? What do you use when you retwist, if you retwist? I love how thick your locks are. Take us through your lock routine. Thank you. Well, I did just recently do a retwist a couple days ago, and I recorded it, so I'll show you as I explain. I would consider myself demi-free-forming. I like the word demi because I feel like no one said that before. Did I start it? I think I started it. To better understand what I mean by demi, the perfect thing to reference it to is like semi and demi-permanent hair color. So as a demi-freeformer, that means to me that I freeform for much longer periods of time than I have my roots maintained. Versus semi-freeforming, it may be a little bit more frequent. But ultimately, yes, I guess I am demi-freeforming still. I don't really have like a schedule to the retwisting either. It's just off of feeling and whatever I feel I need a reset, refreshment. Alright, so first I use that water I mentioned earlier. Well, after I wash my hair, I have it in the towel for a minute, so it might not be. My hair dries really fast, so I keep the spray bottle on hand, and I basically just feel around with my fingers, grab the loose hairs that are around the lock. I use the black castor oil to oil my scalp and use it as like my retwist product. I don't use any product because I feel like the castor oil is like thick and it does the job pretty good. Keeps it nice and shiny too. And yeah, that's all you need, just a little bit of oil and some water. Well, that's all I need is a little bit of oil, a little bit of water, and that's what I use. And I use like the basic, just wrapping the hair around. I don't know if you can see, I don't know how to explain it, but as you can see, yeah. or how did you start? And then they also added at the end, they're not sure what people mean when they say start with 2-strand twists. So so a 2-strand twist is basically, let's act like this is loose hair. These are loose hairs, okay? And you twist it like this, the 2 strands of hair, like that. And you start with like 2 twists, and then I think you just continue to retwist your roots or whatever. You just don't take them apart. Yeah, I didn't do that method. I'll link my very first video in the cards, or even the whole playlist, so you can see. I've been a subby for a while, and your locks are beautiful. Thank you. Did a certain part of your hair lock faster than others? My second time freeforming, and the front is taking its sweet time. 6 months in. So within my first 6 months, there was a lot of loose hairs of mine too that was not locking up, especially the front. And I think that's just because like the front doesn't get rubbed on your shoulders a lot, or like on the pillow as much. I don't know. And like for me, my hair texture is different in the front, so it took a long time for my edges to lock up as well. I still have patches, like there's a few which now they're wrapped up and cleaned up, but even in a couple of weeks it'll probably come back out because it doesn't want to lock up. It's just like these random fine hairs that find their way out somehow. But for the most part, it was my edges. I say give it a year and it'll start. What helped me, honestly, even though it created these little bends in my lock, what helped me was putting like it behind my ear. It made it like just, you know, create friction behind my ear, and it started to clump up. Or you could just do like these type of motions, you know. I would do this when I was washing my hair a lot, like do it like I had a sponge. But yeah, other than that, just gotta give it time. Give it time. Any tips for a dry, itchy scalp? I'm almost a month locked and my scalp hates me for the first time ever. Ooh, okay. Now my scalp doesn't get too dry that often, but it does get just a little itchy, I think. But since I mist it every day, I don't really feel dryness too much. But I would say, another oil I didn't mention that I do use is the Do Grow oil. I would say try that. They also have a itch one specifically for itchy scalp. I think it's kind of like a darker green tone. But yeah, I would say try Do Grow and then castor oil. The castor oil is nice and like heavy, so it won't just soak up right away. You know, it'll soothe the itchiness, and especially the peppermint one is cooling. But another essential oil that's good for dry, itchy scalp, I believe, is tea tree. So yeah, try adding more tea tree or peppermint into your spray mist or mixture. Like have a carrier oil and mix that in there, and try oiling your scalp with that, and that should help. That's all the questions that y'all asked, so I really appreciate for the 5 of you, especially y'all who came with the multiple questions. Y'all made this video. So yeah, and I really wanted to do like, I'm sorry about this back lip, it looks weird, but I really wanted to come sit down and answer some of y'all questions because it's been a minute since I did a video like this. Still on the lock journey, y'all. I want to do like, I need to order another shirt because I used to have a shirt that had like the inches to see how long your hair is. So I need to do like a length check video and show y'all how long my hair has grown. But like I said, I'm gonna link my lock journey playlist so y'all can binge watch them if you haven't seen them already. For someone else who asked in one of my older videos, in case you're watching this video, I don't have an Instagram no more. I deleted it, y'all. I deleted my Instagram. Yeah, I appreciate you for sitting and watching this video on my YouTube channel. And I'll see you in my next video. Alright? Peace. Closer to my destiny. Closer to the connection.